I'm going to say something that might shock you. Watching motivation videos all day is actually making you less motivated. Yes, every time you scroll looking for that next inspirational clip, you're not building discipline. You're spiking your cortisol, exhausting your brain, and creating a false sense of accomplishment. And the worst part, you feel like you're improving, but your life isn't changing. Today, I'll show you the science behind this and the simple system I use the Sunday reset to break free from burnout, overwhelm, and mental fatigue. Let me explain what's really happening inside your brain. When you scroll through motivational content, your brain releases small bursts of dopamine, the same reward chemical linked to habits and addiction. Research shows that this dopamine scrolling creates a loop where your brain keeps seeking more stimulation, not action. Every swipe gives you a tiny emotional high, but here's the problem. You're consuming motivation instead of creating momentum. Over time, this leads to mental overwhelm, shorter attention span, emotional burnout, reduced ability to focus. Studies also show that excessive screen use is linked to higher stress levels, anxiety, and poor mental well-being. That's stress. That's where cortisol comes in. Let me tell you something I've learned after 30 years studying human behavior. Your lack of motivation is not a character flaw. It's a system failure. You're not lazy, you're overloaded. Your brain is constantly switching between content, notifications, and emotional triggers. That creates what experts now call cognitive overstimulation, a state where your brain is too overwhelmed to take meaningful action. That's why you feel tired but restless, inspired but inactive, busy but unproductive. You're stuck in a loop of consume gives feel good gives crash gives repeat, and no amount of motivation videos will fix that. So, what actually works? Not more motivation. Structure, because the brain doesn't change through inspiration. It changes through systems and repetition. Neuroscience shows that breaking the scrolling loop requires interrupting the reward cycle and replacing it with intentional behavior patterns. In simple terms, you don't need more content. Do you need a reset? And that's where this comes in. I call it the Sunday reset system. It's not motivation. It's a neuroscience-backed way to calm your brain, reduce cortisol, and regain control. Here's how I use it. 1. Brain dump mental load release. I take everything in my head, stress, ideas, and worries and put it on paper. This reduces mental overload and gives your brain clarity. 2. Digital detox window. I intentionally step away from social media. Even short breaks from screens have been shown to improve mood and reduce stress levels. 3. Priority reset. Instead of chasing everything, I chose 3 key priorities for the week. Not 10, not 20. Just 3. 4. Body plus environment reset. Clean space, calm mind, movement, hydration, and rest. Because burnout isn't just mental, it's physical. This system works because it does 3 powerful things. Reduces cortisol stress hormone, breaks the dopamine scrolling loop, restores focus and decision-making ability. Instead of chasing motivation, you create momentum. And momentum is what actually changes your life. Let me be honest with you. Motivation is addictive. It feels productive. It feels safe. It feels like progress. But it's not. Action is uncomfortable. Structure is boring. Consistency is hard. But that's where transformation happens. So here's what I want you to do. This Sunday, don't watch another motivational video. Do a reset. Start with a simple brain dump. Clear your space. Choose your 3 priorities. And if you want help, I've created simple tools for you, link in my description. Because you don't need more motivation. You need a system that works. If this changed the way you think, subscribe. Because I don't just give motivation. I give you systems that actually change your life.